Is it streaming now?
Okay, we're on. Look, recording and live. So here we go. Welcome to week 10 assembly, everyone. Hopefully you can see us in your classrooms at the moment. And if not, it doesn't matter because it's recorded and you can catch up with it later on. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge that we are meeting on traditional lands. I'd like to pay respect to elders past, present and future. It's been a busy 2 weeks and we've got a busy week this week as well. Reports go home. So your teachers have madly been writing reports for the last 10 weeks and they go home on Thursday. So look out for your reports coming home. So parents, look out for the reports coming home on this Thursday as well. But more exciting than reports is we've got PJ Day, Pajama Day this Friday. So congratulations to Liam, Sam and Lockie for organising this. They went through the right process and our decision-making committee were able to say yes. And so if you bring in a gold coin donation or any form of donation on that day, all proceeds go to the Salvation Army. So thanks for coming up with that initiative. Okay, I'm going to start with the respect values. We've got Tara and Jed in here. Do you want to look up there, Jed, and just give a bit of a wave? There you go. And Tara, I'll bring this down a little bit so we can see your face. Okay, awesome. Tara's in charge of the applause. Do you want to give it a test run? Go for it. Hopefully you heard that because we've hopefully fixed it from last week. If not, imagine screaming audience. First awards, respect awards, go to Rylan Coe, Harper Spencer, Libby Winning, Quade Robinson, Henry Vile, Noah Anderson, Eli Lawson, Indy Radzi, Rachel Harding, Brady Girdler, Lucas Fullerton, and Morgan Damon for the Respect Awards. Well done. Round of applause. You're a natural at this, Tara. Well done. You're doing a really good job of pressing that one button. Congratulations. Okay, Responsibility Award goes to Lily Rose Anderson, Pagan Bell, Charlie Hotstone, Keenan Bowden, Ella Hilda, Jake Phillips, Evan Burns, Christy Beaushire, Heath Dardler, Neve Havelberg, Shaylee Cooper, and Caleb Benfell. Responsibility Award for those people. Give them a round of applause. Perfect timing. Just the perfect amount of applause, Tara. Well done. Thank you. And the last one is the Resilience Award goes to these people: Daisy Hannigan, Charlie Berry, Carter Grantham, Eleni Chrysopoulos, Angus Barnes, Sam Cugley. Oh, we mentioned Sam before. Well done, Sam. Peyton Bono, Riley Underwood, Jade Hardy, Andrew McFarlane, Anna Harding, and Billy Coon. Give them a big round of applause. Cool. Do you want to say something, Jed? Just say hello.
Hello.
There we go. Jed's here and Tara, you're here. Say hello.
Hello.
So I've got these guys here. I'm going to talk to them in a second about, I'm going to get everyone in the class to do an activity. So teachers, get ready because you're about to get to work. You're going to need a whiteboard marker. I'm going to give you the heads up. Get yourself a whiteboard marker now. I'm going to talk about our term first. It's been a busy term. We've learnt about the following things. These are just a quick snapshot. We've learned about bees. We've learnt about Australian history, and students have created interactive booklets, which looked really, really cool. We've had lots and lots of stop motion animation. Put up your hand if you've made a stop motion animation this term. I'm glad you two have. That's great. Science. You've learned about the water cycle and you've done lots of paper mache. I can't stand paper mache, but you've done lots of it in terms of making planets around our solar system, which is great. Year 1, 2 classes have learned about famous landmarks in Australia, which has been pretty cool. Year 3 to 4s have been doing dioramas of animal habitats and how you've compared animals living in wild and those in captivity. And I believe you've got a special guest happening this Friday. Someone from Monarto Zoo is visiting, a person, not an animal, which is even better. In PE, I know that you've been doing some form of soft cross, which has been pretty cool. There's been some epic hand tennis rallies at recess and lunchtime, generally by me, and students have joined in as well. But there has been some other good ones when I haven't been involved, which has been great. The mound near the oval has been fantastic. I love seeing kids just being kids out in the oval, but we're going to come up with a set of rules this week because it's turning a little bit chaotic. No taking live branches off of trees. Okay. No taking live branches off of trees. But the mound near the oval has been fantastic. So well done for doing that. Make sure you respect the our property as well. And we've done all that, and we didn't even think we were going to be here this term. So we came at the start of the term thinking, oh, goodness me, what's COVID going to do for us? And in the end, we were here, which is fantastic. So congratulations. Give yourselves a big round of applause for such a great term. Go, Tara. Thank you. Do you want to press another button? Just see what else. What else is there, Tara? Just have a guess. Just press a random color. Hey, that was cool. Well done. Thanks. Okay, let's move on. Guys, we're going to talk about conflict. This is where the teachers get busy. Teachers, this is your handbag, tool bag. It's a tool bag. Come over here, Alex. Make yourself useful. Okay, hold on to that and show it to the screen. Okay, not my face, down a little bit. No, that way. Yes, good. All right, fantastic. So well done, Alex. So this is your toolkit. Everyone has their own toolkit. It doesn't look like this. If you were to walk around with a toolkit looking like this, you'd look. Technical glitch. I think we're back. Yes, we're back. Okay, so toolkit. Everyone walks around with a toolkit, but they don't have it personally on them. But they've got lots and lots of strategies to solve conflict. So, guys, what is conflict?
Something that happens and it's basically a fight between one person and another.
Perfect. Really good example. What do you think, Jed?
Conflict is where you're fighting and you just don't want to solve it because it has been dealt with.
Yeah. And so when do you get the opportunity to solve conflict?
When it's happening.
When it's happening, and when during the school day, mainly?
Probably at lunch or recess.
Generally. And generally, teachers, we have to deal with this. So teachers, have you drawn your toolkit yet? It has to look like this. Have you done that? Mr. Crab, you're filling in today. It's the whiteboard marker. Give that a crack. Thanks. We'll wait for you. It's fine. Miss Doreen, you get one too, please. Thank you. Miss Smith. Good. Okay, everyone's got that. Good. No worries. Okay, so guys, can you give me a strategy? Give me one strategy I can put in my toolkit. How can I solve conflict? Go, Jed.
Ignore them.
Pass it over here. Pass me your strategy. We haven't pre-rehearsed this. Ignore them. So I can put that in. But ignore them is not a really good one. It is a strategy, yeah, but why isn't ignoring them a very good one?
Because you're not actually talking to them. You're just not, resolving it.
Fantastic. Couldn't have said it any better myself. It does work in the short term, but it doesn't work in the long term. So ignoring them is a good short-term strategy. Tara, do you want to give me one of your strategies?
Talk to a teacher.
Talk to a teacher. It's also a good one. Why is that not a great one, though?
Because it probably won't help the other person. They'll just try and have another conflict because you told on them.
Sometimes that happens. I know.
They'll probably want revenge.
Maybe. But I love the fact it still is a good strategy. Okay. Jed, give me one.
Try to sort it out with your friends.
I love that one. Try to sort it out. So one thing you can do is try and sort it out. I'm meant to be putting these in here. Thanks, Alex. But I'm not. I'm putting them down here. You can go now. That's fine. It's lost its appeal. But thanks. Tara, give me another one.
You could talk to friends.
Sometimes that helps. Sometimes sharing your problem helps. So you could do that one. Go, Jed.
Try stop playing with them.
Yeah. Once again, a really good short-term strategy, but it doesn't give you the skills in your toolkit to keep calling on that one. Go, Tara. What's another one?
Talk to your parents.
Talk to your parents. Talk to your parents is a good one because they might have strategies to help you deal with it for the next day. Okay, not one that we always recommend, but it is a good one. That's for sure. Go, Jed.
You could have a vote like whether to like resolve it with the teacher or just come face to face with them.
I love that one. And do you know what? You explained that so good too. Having a vote, sometimes you've got lots of friends in the same area. They might have lots of strategies to solve that as well. But having a vote could be, what do you think, guys? How do you think we can solve this one together? I love that one. Well done, Jed.
If it's been happening for a long time, fill in a bully form.
You could. I love the fact you said if it's been happening for a long time, fill in a bully form, because we get lots and lots of students filling in bully forms that aren't actually bullying. So this one wouldn't be my top of my list, but you're right, Tara. If it's happened lots, then you fill in a bully form. Thanks for clearing that up. Go, Jed. What's
This
your
will be
last
the
one?
most useful and my favorite one. Listen to what others are saying. You need to have their side of the story. If you have their side of the story, you can kind of like understand what you're doing wrong, and then you can resolve the conflict.
You should wear my badge because you've said that perfectly. I don't even need to add anything to that. That is my favorite. It's your favorite as well. What's yours, Tara?
Try to think about the other person's side
I
of the
love that
story.
one too. Same. It goes on the same one. So you're thinking about the other people rather than just going, I'm going to dub on you, or I'm going to tell mum, or I'm going to tell the teacher, or I'm never going to play with you again. They don't actually solve problems. In fact, we've got adults that still don't talk to people after 10, 15 years because they had conflict 10, 15 years ago. So if you are an adult and you've had that conflict, then maybe pick up the phone and give them a call. Anyway, thanks, guys. You guys have been champions. I'm going to hand over. We're about to get rid of our mics, and we're going to hand over to our student leaders because we've got our special guest. Another old scholar has joined us. She's just off camera. I'm super excited. I know they are. I'm going to hand over to the student leaders to do the introduction. Let's go.
Hi.
Hello.
How was your weekend?
Pretty good. I got to spend some time with my daughter. She's 3. So we got to do lots of fun things.
Cool. Okay, let's start with the interview. Are there any stages to become a teacher? And if there are, how long do you have to spend at university?
Yep. So to be a teacher, you have to finish year 12 at high school, and then you can go to university. The university degree takes about 4 years of study. And I've actually done postgraduate studies. So after I finished my university degree, I taught for a little while. And then I went on to do my master's degree at university as well. And that took another year. And I also did an extra study to be a nationally certified lead teacher. And that takes about a year as well.
And so, what school do you teach at now?
I teach at Flinders View Primary School in Port Augusta.
Did you ever have a teacher that inspired you?
I really liked most of my teachers all through my schooling. As you know, I went to Stirling North Primary School, and some of the teachers that I had are actually still here. Hi, Miss Robinson. Hi, Mr. Robinson. And I really enjoyed all my teachers, even in high school. I think that's probably why I became a teacher. I had lots of inspiring teachers.
That's good. Are the meetings that you have to go to boring, and how often do you go to them?
Every school is different. Some schools have more meetings than others. Our school tends to have a lot of meetings. Some of them are boring, I'm not going to lie, but some of them I run and they're amazing.
Do you have a favorite theme in your classroom?
I really love teaching English, and I try to base all my themes around a book I'm teaching. So one of the themes that I really loved doing was the Hunger Games or Harry Potter. And everything tied into those 2 books, which was really fun. And one sports day, I went dressed as Effie Trinket from the Hunger Games, which was very awkward to walk around the oval in heels.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. What is your favorite lesson to teach?
English.
Yeah.
And probably visual arts.
Yeah. As a teacher, what changes did you have to make to COVID-19?
It depended on what phase we're in. So during COVID-19, we had different phases depending on how many people were at school and what the recommendations from our Department of Education were. Some of the ones that we had to do was sanitizer in every classroom, make sure we're socially distanced, Some of the classrooms we couldn't use anymore because they were too small. We've had to have people sign in when they come into school. We prepared for online learning and we did a little bit of it, but then we came back to school because there was a reduction in the number of cases. That was really good because we missed seeing everybody. One of the really good changes that I've enjoyed is that lots of the learning that teachers do is held in Adelaide, but because of COVID-19, they're doing it all over the internet. So we get lots more opportunities to do different learning that we otherwise wouldn't have got to do.
That's good. What is your favourite memory at Stirling North?
My favourite memories was I used to love doing Sapsaza.
Yeah.
I used to love school camps. And when I was in year 6 or 7, we had a teacher exchange. So a teacher from Canada came over to teach, and she was really interesting. We learnt lots of different stuff about the Inuit culture, which is their Indigenous peoples in Canada. And it was just amazing. And listening to her talk with her accent was really fun.
Yeah.
What do you like about your school?
There's lots of things. I like helping kids learn. I like seeing their faces when they understand new learning. I like working with different teachers. We get lots of different teachers at our school. And so my job at the moment, I don't actually have a class. I coach the teachers and help them to help you guys be better learners.
Thank you for coming. I hope you've had a good time, and back to Mr. Wilson.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. So that was Miss Barnes, believe it or not, Miss Danny Barnes, and she's a teacher at Flinders View Primary School. We've got a Miss Barnes, and I think they might be related. I think they might be mum and daughter. But thanks for coming, Miss Barnes from Flinders View Primary School. Guys, you did a good job again. Well done. That wraps up our assembly this week. Actually wraps up term 2. Next term, we can go back to normal assemblies, which I'm a little bit sad because I like this. Do you guys like it or not?
Yeah.
Okay. You had to say that because you're here. But we generally like it. So we might actually offer something. We might still go back to the assemblies, normal assemblies, but we might be able to offer something like this that's shown weekly as well, that's outside of assembly time, because we love having special guests on as well, which is really cool. Thanks. We've got 4 more days to go. Let's keep showing our school values: respect, responsibility, resilience. Let's make these last 4 days really exciting and really fun as well. And we want to make sure everyone has a really safe break as well. And we'll see you next term. Thanks, everyone.